thank you all for coming and attending this beautiful event. We're all very happy to see you. And we're gonna start with our first speaker. Nina, are you gonna? So this is our awesome Councilwoman Prize, everybody, for New Year.
Well, good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for being here for our 4th annual Norwooz celebration at City Hall. This is really one of my favorite days of the year because I get to share one of the most beautiful traditions in my culture with the community. And as many of you know, the LA City Council hosts an annual Norwooz celebration at LA City Hall, and they've been doing it for a very long time. And we started doing it when I took office in Long Beach, and it's kind of grown into a great tradition. And I have a feeling it will last way, way after I leave. So I'm very excited about it. I count on my colleagues here to keep that going forever. So there's a few people that have joined us today, and I know more and more people are coming down, but there are a few folks who are here that I want to acknowledge as being here to support us this afternoon. And we have Doug Halbert, our city prosecutor, is here. Laura Dowd, our city auditor, is here. My colleague and good friend, Daryl Supernaw, is here somewhere. He was. My colleague and good friend, Councilman Austin, is here. My colleague and friend, Councilman Uranga, is here. And of course, our mayor, Robert Garcia, is here, and he will, the Persians love you, Robert. The Persians love you. They like your taste in music at the State of the City. I have to say, they always give me good comments on that. But the mayor's going to address us in just a few moments like he does every year, so I'm grateful for that. So I'm just going to start very briefly by letting you know how it is that we're able to do our Persian celebration here at City Hall. And a lot of that has to do with the great work of IPA, an organization that we started about 4 years ago, and it's the Iranian Persian Association of Greater Long Beach. And the IPA board is here, and I want to just give them a big round of applause for continuing to do this every single year. Thank you, you guys. Thank you. When we get in the council chamber, I'm actually going to have them stand so you can all see who they are. But they do this such a labor of love. They do this strictly out of goodness in their hearts and their own wallets, and they host this event for everyone because they want you to experience how beautiful our culture is. Persian New Year is called Norwooz, which literally means a new day. And like I like to share with my colleagues every year, the spirit behind Persian New Year is that you take the negativity and the strife and the setbacks that you experienced in the year before, and you really turn it around at springtime. Today is the first day of spring, and approach the new year with a sense and a feeling of compassion, of forgiveness, of positivity, and of really trying to be the best person that you can be in the year to come. And I take this challenge very seriously every year at New Year, because every year it just seems right around New Year that a lot of us are at the height of our stress, where we feel like we can't do any more, where we feel like we're pushed to the limit. For some reason, for me, that time always comes at New Year. And Persian New Year is a great time to think about what the perspective of life really is, the beauty of the life that we have, the opportunities and the privileges that we have, and the opportunities we have for new friendships, and the opportunities we have to be good neighbors. And so for me, it's really a wonderful, wonderful holiday because it reminds me so much of what our community is about. So I'm very grateful. And our city manager and our assistant city manager just joined us as well, Pat West and Tom Modica. So I want to thank them for being here. So every year, my amazing team is here. So Antonella Schaub, Nina Musavi, Parastu Tusi, Lisa West, and Jack Cunningham is in the back. And they really helped with this too. So every year I try to get somebody who works for City Hall and has a close connection with me to speak at this reception. Last year, Parastu Tusi, who's on my team, who's a student at Cal State Long Beach, about to graduate, came from Iran 4 years ago. 4.5 years ago. She's a member of the Council District 3 staff. She spoke last year. This year, we have another amazingly bright young woman. Councilman Dee Andrews is here. We have another amazingly bright young woman who I have the honor and privilege to get to work with. She joined my team a few years ago. Nina Musavi is going to talk a little bit today and talk a little bit about what Norwooz means to her and her family. Of course, both Nina and Parastu are Persian, although that's not a requirement to work for the 3rd District staff. They just both happen to be Persian. So Nina, come on up.
All right. Thank you all for taking the time to celebrate Norwooz with us here at City Hall. As the councilwoman mentioned, Norwooz means new day, and it marks the start of the Persian New Year. To my left, you will see a table that has the half scene, and you'll also see one inside the council chambers as well. And this table hosts an arrangement of items that celebrate and represent what the new year means to us in Iran. And I often get questions from friends and family members who are not familiar with the half scene as to what everything means on there. And I wanted to just give a brief summary of what the items are and what they mean, because I really think it embodies what the Persian New Year is. So you have somagh on there, which is a Persian like spice, herb. You put it on rice and kebab and everything, basically everything you eat. And it symbolizes light overcoming dark. You have vinegar, which symbolizes age and patience. You have dried fruit from a lotus tree, which symbolizes love. You have sweet pudding, which symbolizes fertility. You have sprouts, which symbolize rebirth. Apples, which symbolize beauty. Garlic, which symbolizes health. Coins, which symbolize wealth and prosperity. And I never am able to pronounce this flower. Hyacinth, I think. And that symbolizes spring. And so together, it really does embody the overall culture of Iran. And growing up, I was blessed to be able to celebrate Persian New Year with my family. Being in America and also growing up in San Diego with not a lot of Persian friends or family around me, it's often easy to forget. And to have the opportunity to be reminded of the beauty of the Persian culture and the beauty of the tradition of Norwooz was always one of my favorite pastimes. The concept of health, love, and positivity run deep within the Persian culture, and our families and our homes are warm and accepting and open. I am always pleased to hear stories from friends and colleagues who have the opportunity to attend a dinner or a party or a wedding at a Persian home, because those stories are filled with dancing and music and love and kindness and food. Lots of food always, and I think that really just shows the type of culture that we have. In Iran, Norwooz is celebrated with days of family gatherings and dinners and parties, and we're trying to bring a little bit of that spirit here today to City Hall. You'll see on the table there are also eggs that are painted. Generally, the kids in the family get to paint the eggs, and it's just a fun tradition. And as a child, that was always my favorite part of the half scene. But as I get older, my favorite part is actually the somagh, which represents light overcoming dark. I think in today's society, we're often bombarded with news that isn't always happy. It's a lot of bad news. And today we're celebrating the good. And somagh reminds us that for the year to come and for years after that, to always try to see the light over the darkness. So thank you guys for celebrating with us. And I am happy we're able to share this wonderful piece of our culture with you. And I wish you a year of happiness and health and success.
Didn't she do a great job? This was her official coming out as a public speaker here. So thank you, Nina. Okay, so with that, I'm going to turn it over to our mayor to give us some Norwooz wishes.
Well, Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. This is really a wonderful and beautiful celebration. I do want to thank, of course, Councilwoman Price and her whole team for organizing this amazing event. I know of course, with the community as well and with the committee, but let's give her a round of applause for bringing this to Long Beach. So I will say that besides the amazing foods and treats that come with the first day of spring, which I indulge in every year, I've just had a bunch of them right now. I think what I love the most about Norwooz is this idea of kind of renewal. And it's interesting because I was just telling a few folks in my office that, yesterday, for whatever reason, was kind of a tough day. Woke up, there's a lot going on, a lot on my mind, a lot of things happening in our community. But today I woke up and I felt great. And I really felt that Norwooz spirit today and the just idea that you always should focus on being positive, on kindness, on supporting each other, on that spirit of what spring is about, which is really newness and the sun and the light. And so I'm just happy to be here and to continue to celebrate, of course, with the entire city council, all our leadership. It's really heartwarming to me to see all of the beauty of all of our cultures of Long Beach celebrated in Long Beach. And so whether it's the Persian New Year, or whether it's Black History Month, or whether it's our Hispanic Heritage Celebration, it all makes Long Beach such a more beautiful place that we uplift our diversity and differences versus separating and and other stuff that happens sometimes. So I'm really proud of all of us and of the committee, and a lot of you have become really good friends. And so the only thing is, I understand Cam is telling me that what I'm really missing out is an Norwooz celebration at someone's home. So I'm waiting for my invitation. I know you have a good one, Cam. So I'm next. I get that, and I need that invite. So thank you, and let's continue to celebrate and have renewal.
Okay, so what we are going to do is wrap up this portion of the festivities, and we're going to go into City Hall. The council chambers. And believe it or not, me and my colleagues have another meeting starting in just a few minutes. So we have a meeting before the meeting, and then we'll resume our celebrations at 5 p.m. at council chambers. Norwooz Mubarak. Merci, everyone.
Our family and Persian families all over the world celebrate Norwooz as a time to break bread with people with whom they have had quarrels in the past, to reunite with family members and friends that they haven't seen for many years, and really to go forward with a spirit of love and collaboration and just a sense of gratefulness for the opportunity and the lives that we all have. I'm very grateful that I get to stand here before all of you to share with you about my background and my heritage. Certainly without the hard work of my grandmother and the hard work of my beautiful mother who's here today, I would not be in a position where I could bring Norwooz to City Hall. So I'm very grateful for them, and my mom is here. Blood, sweat, and tears that went into all of the displays that you have. And to the members of the Iranian, Persian American Association of Greater Long Beach, can I please have the members of that organization please stand? So this group of individuals came together about 4 years ago when we started this organization, and they've been tremendous partners to the city on many levels. Recently, they're hosting their Norwooz celebration this year, and with every ticket that was purchased for the Norwooz event, a pair of shoes and socks was donated to the homeless, and they worked with local Long Beach organizations to make that happen. So this organization is amazing and doing wonderful things for our community. community. So I stand here today with some of our future Persian leaders. Would you like to say your name?
Aishin.
Oshin John. Hello.
Dario.
Dario.
Too small. Kevin. I can't reach.
That's my child. Okay. Yeah.
Keon.
The last two were mine. Anyway, I wanted to bring the kids up here because they should feel so proud that they have leaders who are working in public service and sharing their culture. I'm going to now ask all of our city employees to come and introduce themselves. So I'm going to take Dario with me, and if you can please come to the podium and introduce yourselves. Sunny John.
Hi, Sunny Zia. I work for the Port of Long Beach.
Hi, my name is Mojra Mufidi. I'm with Health and Human Services.
Hi, I'm Farah Masumi. I'm working with Department of Mental Health, Long Beach Child and Adolescents Program.
I'm David Khurram, Superintendent of Building and Safety, City Building Official.
Good evening, Vice Mayor and members of the City Council. Saeed Jalali, and I work for the city's Economic Development Department.
Parastu Tusi, Councilwoman, Legislative Assistant.
And I think we have one more, Nina Musavi, who's not here, but she is my district office director. So Maury, where's Maury? Oh, Maury, please come. I'm going to ask our next speaker to introduce himself to you. He actually leads this organization, is a County of LA employee, a tremendous leader for the community on all sorts of efforts that we do. And I wanted him to address you a little bit about why we're here and why this is such an important tradition for us to continue. Please, Maury John.
Thank you. Thank you. Honorable council member, what an honor to celebrate the first day of New Year with you. It's the first day of the spring calendar and Persian calendar year. My name is Maury Mustafavi. I am an immigrant like all of you, followed my dream like all of you. Came here in 1988 from United Kingdom, and right now I'm gainfully employed by the County of Los Angeles. I'm a manager over the appeals division of the entire County of LA. And I'm very grateful for the opportunities which was given to me in this beautiful country. And on my leisure time, I'm a president of the Persian Iranian American Association of the Greater Long Beach. Our mission, we are non-political, non-religious organizations, and our mission is to bring in our community, our small Persian community, and involve them in the civil activities in a beautiful city of Long Beach. For the last 3 years, we've been fortunate to celebrate the Norwooz in Long Beach City Hall, and we want to thank Susie Price, Councilwoman Susie Price, who was actually funded the organization and encouraged us to celebrate the Norwooz celebration in city of Long Beach. Norwooz, as you all know, and we've already talked about it, plays a significant role in strengthening the tie among the people based on mutual respect and ideals of peace and good neighborhood. Its tradition and ritual reflects the cultural and ancient custom of the civilization of the East and West, which influenced through civilization and through the interchange of the human values. As part of our culture, just to let you know, and you're not obligated to do that, we exchange gifts. We give gifts to friends and family. We decided to do something else this year, and that is through some small fundraising in the city, among the community, we purchased 260 brand new shoes, and we donated to 2 different organizations to give to the needy people like homeless people. Those organizations are the Long Beach Rescue Mission and Christian Outreach Action. We believe we do that for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's the right thing to do. Number two, we believe the homelessness in this city belongs to every single community. And us as a Persian community, that is the least we can give back to the community and be part of the community. Last but not least, and more importantly, I would like to introduce a member of our board, Minu Masumi. Minu Jan?
That's my mom.
That's Susie's mom. Moshgan Mofidi, Farnoosh Bahrami, Amir Zavici, our board advisory, my beautiful wife, who is taking pictures here, and Kamyar Dadashzadeh. One thing which you all want you to pay attention is beautiful souffle or spread, which is before you. It's a byproduct of our beautiful community, and the ladies are here. They put that together for you only. On behalf of the Persian American community, I wish you and your loved ones a wonderful year ahead. May you be blessed in coming year with gift of health, love, and peace, and you'll find ample opportunities for those who need help and compassion. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Appreciate that.
Thank you. So just want to say thank you for the presentation, the beautiful presentation. We have more?
Just one more quick
Okay,
thing.
all right.
Maury asked me to be here. My name is Robert Probst. I'm the executive director of the Long Beach Rescue Mission, and we are the recipients of the 230 pairs of shoes. So what a great gift that was, and I got to tell you that the Persian New Year, but the Persian culture is absolutely beautiful. The Persian people are absolutely beautiful, and I got a feel for that and a taste of that this weekend, and by meeting Maury, and just for inviting us down here, and I just, from us and for what you're doing, for giving back because of who you are and your culture and your beliefs, that we're the recipients, and I'm here to say thank you so much for each and every one of you. Thank you guys for all you're doing as well.
Okay, we have one more speaker, and it's my honor to introduce Dr. Sharifi. Dr. Sharifi is a lecturer of linguistics at Cal State University, Long Beach, where he's been teaching a variety of courses since 1999. As a passionate and active member of the community, he has organized several public advocacy programs and international forums at CSULB, where he cultivates and supports university and community interactions and collaborations. Dr. Sharifi.
Thank you very much. Greeting to all of you and happy Norwooz on this auspicious occasion when the spring sun brightens and warms the day of our lives with renewal and the promises of new hopes. I'm humbled and honored and thrilled to receive such a recognition. I would like to thank IPA for this acknowledgement. I also thank the city of Long Beach, the Honorable Mayor, Dr. Garcia, the Vice Mayor, Mr. Rex Richardson, all esteemed council members, and Councilwoman Susie Price, and all attendees for honoring this event with their presence. IPA in Long Beach and beyond, with its mission of cross-cultural dialogue and promotion of Iranian cultural legacies, has grown with its dedicated members to serve the needs of not only their community, but also other communities. This occasion, the 4th year of Norwooz observation, or rather observance, at the city of Long Beach shows the remarkable success with which they have accomplished their lofty and noble goals. I thank you for your efforts to make this award possible. I would like to express my deep admiration and appreciation to IPA, the prominent board members. I am not going to make you stand up again. Mr. Mori Mostafavi, the president, the vice president, Minu Masumi, the treasurer, Mrs. Mojgan Mofidi, the secretary, Mr. Amir Zavici, and Mrs. Farnoosh Bahrami, the outreach manager. And I have also Mitra Baghdadi, Kamyar Dadashzadeh, and if I'm not mistaken, did I exclude anyone else? Azar, exactly, as basically advisors to the board. These people have made the much-needed organization and the events that they put together in Long Beach and beyond possible. My thanks go to the past and present students, faculty, who deserve basically my gratitude for their support and confidence in allowing me to extend my engagements and services to the larger communities, especially IPA. My achievement is the achievement of my students, the achievement of my university and my community and that of Long Beach. I accept this award on behalf of you. I remind myself that this award symbolizes the beauty and richness of the diversity wherein our unity lies. As we say in the Kurdish language, Norwooz Piroz, and in Farsi we say Norwooz Pirooz, and in English we say Happy Norwooz.
Thank you, council members, for indulging us this afternoon. Dr. Sharifi will be receiving an award on Saturday night at IPA's event, and I'm grateful that we were able to recognize him here tonight. So in the spirit of peace, productivity, collaboration, and diversity, I, along with this entire group of hardworking immigrants in this country, thank you for giving us the opportunity to share a part of our culture with you.
Thank you, council member. And Norwooz Pirooz to everyone. Thank you for the presentation. Very nice, beautiful spread. Always beautiful every year. Thank you. Let's hear it for one more time. Great.